Hey everyone, welcome to part 12 of my tutorial on AvP mapping. In this tutorial I'm going to go over how to make security switches. So for this tutorial, what we're going to do is we are going to seal off the switch that was over here that unlocks the doors, and we're only going to make it possible to open once you have collected a security pass. So I've done something over here where I've added geometry to cover or block the switch, and we are going to have the security pass, which is placed over on this table here as an imported object. We're going to move that so it is in the starting location, and we are going to move it across this room over here. Alright, while I'm thinking about it, let's rescale it. It's a little small. So 2.0 should be fine. Okay, so it's going to move kind of slow. Let's do this. Okay, it'll collide with the ground. Oh, should collide with the ground now. Okay. Here we go. Alright, so it's going to be on the ground and then just over here by this corner. Alright, so that's our security pass. Let's put it over here actually. Let's see, can I get this right now? Okay, that's good. Nope. There we go. Okay. So this is going to stay over here. We are going to change this guy to a security pass by going over here, much the same way that we did that for the water. However, the pass number doesn't matter. This is actually, if you were doing this for a predator level, you would do this differently, but this is taking shape as a marine level. So we're going to do it this way, and this is how they did it for marine levels. So we're just going to put that pass over here. Okay, we're going to keep that in mind. Now over here, I've created a switch blocker over here. We are going to first we're going to give it a track. So this is going to be a track object. It's going to move out of the way, and it's going to be invisible. So we're first going to keep it like this so we can know what we're doing and know where it's going. So this is going to be moving out like that. Let's move it slightly more. Here we go. So it's totally out of the way. And that is the first section. You're going to finish end position edit, and then we're going to add section and just leave it as it is, and then finish end position. Okay, so for the previous section, this is section 0 out of 2. We are going to make this section take 0.1 second to play. And then for the next section, we are going to do the exact opposite and make this a gigantic number. So it's going to be like that. It's going to pretty much instantaneously move out of the way. Basically what this means is it will take 0.1 seconds to move out of the way, and then it will remain in this position for 9,999 seconds, which is more than enough time for any reasonable person to hit the switch or complete the map. Now that we've done that, we are going to, well, first we're going to stop track edit and save. Now we are going to texture this. So how are we going to make this, how are we going to conceal this from the player? Thankfully we have a texture that features some transparency over here, or a color that is completely invisible. So we're going to do this and then copy that using our texture shortcut U. And so now this will just look like a regular switch, but it will still have that track that we gave it. So it'll be blocked off, and it won't be possible to hit the switch, unlocking the doors, until you get that pass. Okay, so it looks like it's completely done. Now we have to go to our strategy mode. And from strategy mode, we are going to give this a strategy of being a track object. So, very simple here, track object, done. Okay, now for a little bit of the more complex part. We need to make it so that when you pick up this pass, it will move this track object. So what we're going to do is we're going to do this object picked up, not object destroyed, object picked up, event target, turn this, select this, turn target on. That means it's going to activate the track. So if the object gets picked up, we're going to turn that track object on. Alright, that'll be good for us to go. And then, just because I forgot, I'm going to do this and select from that. Okay, now we're going to go check this out in game. Now, this is starting to take shape as a Marine single player level. So we're going to load it as a Marine Mission 1. Okay, so here we are. Okay, so I'm pressing E on this, and it's not working. Now we go over here, pick up the pass, and now the doors work. Alright, so that's how you would do a security pass for the Marine. The Marine picks up pickups, like the security pass. The Predator, it's a little bit different. You create a strategy of an area switch, which would be around the pass, and then you set the strategy such that it destroys the pass. And then you set up the sound effect for the destruction sound as a fragment sound that will use the pickup sound effect. So once again, let's go check this out. So we're over here, not working, it's off, these doors don't work. Pick up the pass, that moves the blocker aside so that you will be able to open up the doors and hit the switch. Alright, so that concludes the tutorial for creating a switch for your level. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.